Rock it, rock it, rock it, rock it, rock it, rock it.
Jester Joseph Hairston, July 9th, 1901 to January 18th, 2000, was an American composer, songwriter, arranger, choral conductor, and actor. He was regarded as a leading expert on black spirituals and choral music. Hairston was born in Bellows Creek, a rural community on the border of Stokes, Forsyth, Rockingham, and Guilford counties in North Carolina. His grandparents had been slaves. At an early age, he and his family moved to Homestead, Pennsylvania, just outside Pittsburgh, where he graduated from high school in 1921. Hairston was very young when his father was killed in a job-related accident. Hairston was raised by his grandmother while his mother worked. Hairston heard his grandmother and her friends talking and singing about plantation life and became determined to preserve this history through music. Anna Laura Kidder saw his potential and became his benefactor. Kidder offered Hairston financial assistance to study music at Tufts University, from which he graduated in 1929. He was one of the first black students admitted to Tufts. Later, he studied music at the Juilliard School. Hairston pledged the Chi chapter of the Kappa Alpha Psi fraternity in 1925. He worked as a choir conductor in the early stages of his career. His work with choirs on Broadway eventually led to singing and acting parts in plays, films, radio programs, and television shows. Hairston wrote the song Mary's Boy Child in 1956. He also arranged the song Amen, which he dubbed for the Sidney Poitier film Lilies of the Field, and arranged traditional Negro spirituals. He also acted in more than 20 films, mostly in small roles, some uncredited. The first was St. Louis Blues. It stars jazz and blues greats Nat King Cole, Pearl Bailey, Cab Calloway, Ella Fitzgerald, Eartha Kitt, and Barney Biggert, as well as gospel singer Mahalia Jackson and actress Ruby Dee. To Kill a Mockingbird is a 1962 American legal drama film directed by Robert Mulligan. The screenplay by Horton Foote is based on Harper Lee's 1960 Pulitzer Prize-winning novel of the same name. In the Heat of the Night is a 1967 American neo-noir mystery drama film directed by Norman Jewison. It is based on John Ball's 1965 novel of the same name and tells the story of Virgil Tibbs, a black police detective from Philadelphia, who becomes involved in a murder investigation in a small town in Mississippi. It stars Sidney Poitier and Rod Steiger. Lady Sings the Blues is a 1972 American biographical drama film directed by Sidney J. Fury about jazz singer Billie Holiday, loosely based on her 1956 autobiography which, in turn, took its title from Holiday's song. It was produced by Motown Productions for Paramount Pictures. Diana Ross, in her feature film debut, portrayed Holiday alongside a cast including Billy D. Williams and Richard Pryor. I'm Gonna Get You Sucker is a 1988 American blaxploitation parody film written, directed by, and starring Keenan Ivory Wayans in his directorial debut. Featured in the film are several noteworthy African American actors who were part of the genre of blaxploitation: Jim Brown, Bernie Casey, Antonio Fargas, and Isaac Hayes. Hairston also starred in John Wayne's The Alamo, 1960, in which he portrayed Jethro, a slave owned by Jim Bowie. Hairston appeared on the television situation comedy The Amos and Andy Show as Society Sophisticate Henry Van Porter and portrayed the character of Leroy on both the radio and television Amos and Andy programs. He also played the role of Wildcat on the show That's My Mama. In his senior years, he appeared on the show Amen as Rolly Forbes. In his later years, Hairston served as a cultural ambassador for American music, traveling to numerous countries with choral groups that he had assembled. Hairston died in Los Angeles of natural causes in 2000 at age 98. For his contribution to the television industry, Hairston is a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame located at 6201 Hollywood Boulevard.